The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
I think, and I listened to President Obama's speech, I think he made the speech more about President Obama than he did about Nelson Mandela.
Oh, no,
well, Bob, there were a lot of references what an inspiration Nelson Mandela was to him and how he became a world leader. It really felt to me like it was a narcissistic speech at the memorial.
I'm surprised you would feel that way.
Call me crazy. Anyway, all right, how about this one? Dignified, honorable, respectful, all qualities you want to see in your president, not the qualities you'd say the president displayed when he chose to snap this selfie at Nelson Mandela's memorial service today. Dana, again, I may be petty about this, but this is a solemn event. It's a memorial service. Are we snapping selfies? What if Bush did that?
Yes. Well, there was a photograph of President Bush with Bono, who were friends, and I think that what this funeral did was bring a lot of different people together who had worked together for the benefit of Africa. Okay, let me defend President Obama here. It's not his phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so she brings it out, and if I pulled out my phone right now and said, "Hey, look, take a picture," you know, it would have been awkward for President Obama to say, "I'm not taking your photograph," because then AFP would have snapped the photograph of him dissing the Danes or whoever. I think that is. She's from Denmark, and well, I think that Mrs. Obama says it all. Okay,
yeah,
she's looking away, saying, "Guys, could we have a little decorum around here?"
No
so I think she represented
but
everybody.
Do you know why I think she's looking like, can you not take the selfie? First of all, have you seen the leader of Denmark? She is hot. That is one hot woman. So I don't think many men would decline.
What are you suggesting?
Well, look, she's a good-looking woman. She offered to take a picture with him. I don't know. Michelle Obama doesn't look very happy about it. That was my take on it. That was my read from the photo. A photo says, what, a million words?
You know, can I just say one thing? This must be the slowest damn news day I've seen.
This is good stuff.
If this is what we've got.
Come on, Bob, you have to admit, if you're at a funeral,
you're
going to pull out a camera and do a selfie?
Yeah, and a handshake with a comic.
Your thoughts?
I think President Obama should be impeached.
Yeah,
I think this is a horrible, horrible thing. Not for the picture, but the fact that when he has the picture taken, he's doing this. He's biting his lip. I find that to be very, very offensive to me as an American, and him being a Kenyan-born interloper. Look, this is not his fault. This is not just a solemn affair. It's a happy affair. People are there, and it's like what Dana said. What do you do when somebody puts up a phone like that? You got to take the picture.
He's really leaning into that, Michelle.
Yeah. But you know what's great though? What do you do? Why do you take that picture? To show it to people later. So it's like you can go, you're at a bar and you go, check this out.
No, this is what happens when world leaders get Twitter accounts.
Yes.
Right, okay?
Yeah, right.
That's what they want, or Instagram, like, okay, and I'll do that, and then you do that, and then
you send the selfie on? Is that a Twitter thing?
Yeah.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.